Okay, before I start this review, I would like to say, this is actually based on my LongPants review. I actually want to review LongPants today, plus the other episode, Larry's Gym, at least. Well, I do want to talk about these 2 episodes as a review this week, so I'm going to review 2 episodes of Season 10. Yes, no, actually Season 9, sorry. If you're confused with the Season 10 and 9, I will suggest going to the wiki. Now, be careful, I'm warning this video may contain some This video contains spoilers to Season 10. Okay, sorry, try this again. Please be warned, these episodes are basically technically spoilers to Season 9's new episodes for 2016. So I highly recommend watching them before you talk about this. It's an immediate video. So let's talk about these 2 episodes in my opinion, and I would like to talk about this episode called LongPants and Larry's Gym. Now let's talk about SpongeBob LongPants. Okay. So I would like to talk about this in a lot. So this episode was the weirdest. But it was a great idea for the episode. But only 2 complaints I had with the movie, but at least it's changed later. But let's talk about this movie. No, actually, let's talk about this episode. The story starts where SpongeBob on a cool J wants to look at a new remake of the movie, while a random snail person sells him these LongPants. Then, after showing the Krusty Krab, and then this happens, Squidward cooks again, and nobody wants to talk about that again. Now, I would like to exclude that on my list, so please don't. Let's don't talk about this don't talk about that. After that, SpongeBob decided why not to go to manhood, and things got a little out of hand in my opinion. Yes, after when he actually finished his, that includes giving him a helping paying the bills, and also getting a driver's license, which Mrs. Puff at least instantly showed 2 times in the episode. It feels weird. Basically, he likes. And don't forget to realize that SpongeBob was there. Yeah. After that, he kind of goes to the movie. And yeah. Basically, he decided why not Mr. Also, the funniest instances in this episode, the only thing that's actually cracked me up in this episode, not really, but at least it did, it's basically the explosion in the car. Why is the car exploded for no apparent reason? Explode for no apparent reason. After straying back from LongPants, it exploded immediately in a huge cloud. It feels like, what's in those gasoline? Probably hitting someone in the sea trying to throw extreme gasoline into the sea in a jerry can, I believe. I'm much more better in this described in the episode. Yes. By the way, if you're wondering, this is actually also the beginning episode also had 2 references. 2 references to the when SpongeBob was looking at the remake. So yeah, basically it did wonder the fact that they actually then made talk about remakes in the episode, and that includes also The Dark Knight Rises as The Dark Tide Rises. So yeah, Dark Knight reference? Yeah, you get the idea. Overall, the episode is a bit weird, and Mrs. Puff being shown in 2 times after driver's license. And we just say her home is highly secured in the episode. yeah, SpongeBob joined the movie, and I probably think it's the weirdest episode I ever seen. It's weird, but for the episode, and I would like to give this episode at least a, well, I'm just gonna give it a 7.9 out of 10. It's a really kind of great episode to start with. Now, next up is Larry's Gym. Now, I do have mixed feelings with this episode. Okay, it's a weird episode, in my opinion. When did it say SpongeBob actually? He was here. Let me tell you. The weirdest thing in this episode. Let's talk about. Okay, so let me start with the episode. The story starts where Larry the Lobster opens a gym. Kind of a weird idea. I think his old gym, I think he probably got kicked out from his old gym due to the quote-unquote incident. And yes, yeah, basically, yes, this episode references the Golden Gym. But anyways, let's talk about it. Oh yeah, let me continue. Nudie. After that, SpongeBob decided after SpongeBob wanted to get exercise, so he instead also wanted him to stay hydrated, so he drinks a lot of water. Motivate him and check on his supply. And realizing I saw something weird on it. This is another time that I actually... Yes, okay, yes. Basically, it has a weird left to right situation. After. And yes, Larry was revealed to be fat. This is not the first time I actually feel like he actually saw him fat. Also, this is not the first time that SpongeBob was fit. And yes, I will not talk about the strong thing. And yes, he drank a lot of water to do this. Since he's a sponge, of course. Yes, this includes him with previous flashbacks with his arms coming off mysteriously. And also Larry being fat in this episode after he tries to take his bars, quote unquote, then tries to then after some things, after exercising out, he gone lose weight after a few exercise pull-ups. Weird. That was weird in my opinion. But I say this episode, the ending was when did it say after I saw the episode, it was kind of a weird mixed opinion to me. Also the episode likes to make a reference to where Mr. Krabs gets, and yes, the ending was weird. It basically was based on wishing you're well, which basically in the ending where Mr. Krabs gets turned into a meal. Yeah. But not this time, where someone is actually eating, where we saw someone eating him as a DN sign. Now, basically, weird as to say, I actually don't really like the idea. I saw Mr. Krabs in a stock image way. If you don't know, I saw him in a stock, he was in the steam room, and then he looks, I think they were running out of ideas and options, so they had to use I probably think they were using a green screen, put a crab dish right in the middle, and basically looking like it actually looks like and having a bit of the mouth movement. It feels a bit creepy in my opinion. It feels a bit, but overall, these episodes are an okay episode, but it's the weirdest. I also will give the same rating. I'm gonna give it a 7.8. Okay, I'm gonna give it a 7.9 out of 10. Okay. Well, before I did like how actually, the Bubble Bath is in this episode as a brief cameo appearance. Also, we revealed that Larry the Lobster is actually which is fat because he actually forgets to do his cat bars or something. I always just yeah. Or the something, I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna give it a 7.9 out of 10, and Okay, that should be the 2 episodes I'm going to be reviewing for SpongeBob SquarePants for the 2016 episodes. If you're wondering why I was reviewing this episode, is because I might have options to do an Adventure Time review, or a Steven Universe review, or a regular show review. So this is the reason why I'll be doing is LongPants and Larry's Gym. Oh well, thanks for watching. Bye!